So this is the last prompt for the April Chakra Divination Challenge by Shuffling Fate on Instagram. I was inspired to do this, by the way, by Wild Moon Woman. So if anybody wants to join in, I felt like this was really useful because I was kind of following along with her videos and pulling cards, and I was like, oh, these are very resonating cards. I'm like, I'm going to work on my chakras. So anyway, so the last prompt for the solar plexus is be empowered by, and this is the Star Child Tarot, the Eight of Swords. And from traditional Rider-Waite, the typical Eight of Swords is obviously like she's blindfolded, tied up, and surrounded by a wall of swords, right? She can't escape in any capacity. But I love how in this card, if you can see, she's kind of relaxed and the swords are loose, so she's not really bound by it. And I like how the swords are white here as well. Her eyes are closed. I don't know. She seems more relaxed and at peace. So for me, this is saying, so we're being empowered by the Eight of Swords. What it tells me is that it's empowering to know that we're not victims, that nothing external is keeping us where we're at. It's all in our heads. So which means it's a beautiful thing. It means we're in control. We are in control no matter what external circumstances there are. And also saying like being empowered by like, I mean, you're in control now. You can be happy now. You can be in a very happy, joyful state now, no matter what. No matter what. It's just all in controlling your thoughts, which we have control over. We don't have any control over anybody else or over we really don't have control over external circumstances. So what are we in control of? Because that's empowering, right? That means we can be happy. We can achieve our goals. We can put out into the world what we really want. The only thing holding us back, or that could hold us back, is our own thoughts and thinking. So, isn't that's beautiful, right? And I have a really good story about this, but let me read the message first for you guys. Entrepreneurship story. All right, so Eight of Swords. So, be empowered by. This suggests an inability to move forward as your perception may be clouded. How are you processing your energy and thoughts? Fear-based thinking may limit your view of the world and keep you in a state of entrapment. If you feel helpless, affected by external circumstances or other people, know that you alone have the power to make a change. It is important to remember that you cannot control the thoughts or views of others, but you can control how you think and react. It is a choice to be disempowered or strong and limitless in your potential. So we're trying to reach, this is being empowered by a state of acceptance and responsibility for yourself, learning from past mistakes, traumas, and circumstances, the need to process emotional blockages in order to make positive changes. You understand the benefit of loving intentions in all areas of your life and how negative attachments to issues or others only exacerbates the challenges along the way. So it's all in your thinking. Yes, maybe the downside is you have to take responsibility for your thoughts, but that empowers us. And I was going to say, so I've been running my own business for almost 11 years now. And I had one of my girlfriends ask me, they're like, you as a woman business owner, have you ever felt like you were discriminated against? And I'm not going to speak, this is only my personal experience and my personal opinion on the matter. But especially because I'm in the logistics industry, so I've been to the conferences. It's very male dominated. I'm usually like one of like 2 or 3 other women. It's very, very, very male dominated at the conferences and in the industry in general. But let me tell you, so when she asked me if I ever felt discriminated against as a woman, no, I've never felt discriminated against. And I told her, I was like, if anyone ever said they felt discriminated against, I would tell them, like, you need to reframe that. That's a limiting negative belief. A limiting self-belief. You need to reframe that, because if I had told myself, like, personally, if I had told myself when I first started, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a woman. I'm like one of 2 women in this entire industry. Oh my gosh, like I can't do this. Like isn't that where that thought leads? Like I can't do this. I can't be in business in the logistics industry because I'm a woman, or I feel discriminated against because I'm the only woman, or if I felt like if anyone was mean to me and I took it to mean like I'm not good enough, or I can't do this because I'm being discriminated against, it would keep me from being me and doing my business. I wouldn't have a business if I had accepted that belief. So anyone out there, no, don't, I'm not going to call myself a victim just because of being a woman. Like, hell no. I was even thinking, I told her, I was like, Queen Elizabeth, did that stop her? Like, what, 500, 600 years ago? I don't think so. And also, my daughter is named after, she lived during the time of Queen Elizabeth, a famous Irish pirate. Well, yeah, pirate, I say that loosely, but she was like she was in charge of a massive fleet for her family, but and she also, like, her castle got under siege, and she came and fought and led the battle to, like, unsiege her house, like, to break the siege on her castle. So, and that was a long time. I mean, that was like it's like 500 years ago. So, I don't think those women told themselves that they were being discriminated against as women. Or if they did, or even if it was a truth, they didn't care. I don't remember them thinking it mattered, right? So, with that said, hell no, we are not victims. If you're a woman business owner, don't call yourself a victim. No, hell no. Like, that's how I feel about it. It's all in your head. And again, like, I wouldn't have a business if I had said that. So, like, no, I'm not a victim. Now, one thing I was, like, when I first started, because I was 21, I felt like, if anything, oh God, not discriminated against by any means, but I felt very uncomfortable being so young. I was afraid that nobody would take me seriously, and then I was able to get over that as time passed. But I would say to anybody, don't hesitate. Don't allow any excuses to stop you from doing whatever it is that you do or want to do or what you're currently doing. Don't hold yourself back. Those are just excuses. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's all in your head. If you don't, whatever, and be mindful of your labels. You're in control of that, and that is a very powerful. Your thoughts are powerful things. So, in case anybody needed reminders, yeah, you can be a powerful, empowered woman. And it doesn't matter. And also, if anyone did discriminate against me for being a woman in business, I mean, no one, like, says, like, oh, you're a woman, I'm not going to work with you. But, like, people that, I mean, there's a million things people can discriminate against, right? I mean, hell, blonde hair or whatever, there's a million different things. Or that I like peanut butter. But if anyone doesn't want to work with me, or did not want to work with me in business because I was a woman, or for anything, I probably don't want to work with them either. So if anything, it kind of weeds itself out. So anyway, yes, I refuse to call myself a victim, and I would highly recommend anybody else, do not call yourself a victim. You are in control of your life. You are in the driver's seat. So, yeah. Anyway, that's how I feel about it. So, best of luck to everybody. Maintain high vibe thoughts and feelings and labels for yourself, and if I can do what I do, and also, I forgot to say, so I'm in a male-dominated industry. Everyone has always, all these years, I have a couple mentors in this in the industry. They have always been so helpful to me. Everyone has always been so respectful and kind and classy to me and treated me with so much respect. I have never had anyone treat me poorly as a woman, as like being like the only woman at a conference before. So anyway, let me speak highly for, a male-dominated industry. They were all nice. They were always so nice to me. And not in no weird vibes at all. So anyway, just in case if that's a hesitation for anybody, you're good. So anyway, have a great weekend.